the last few videos I recorded was on a 4K television, but this time it's on my old television again because somehow, and this was recorded on the day after my last three videos. This, and I said I was going to do so, but I actually figured that because I only recorded a very few amount of videos, won't be able to. I wouldn't be able to give myself enough of a break, even though I barely ever give myself a break from edits and uploads. So this is recorded back on my older television. I don't know how it's gonna go because on the 4K television nothing bad happened, but now I'm recording on my 1080p instead, and I don't know how that's gonna go, but we'll see. So welcome back for some more Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I gotta show you guys something interesting before I do anything, and that is I finally figured out how to go super fast on the raft, and I had no idea how to do so before. I conquered 67 shrines. I got the Korok leaf by my side, and I took on the major test of strength and got attack up. So this is by far the highest damage I've ever seen. I've had it happen before, but every time I always forget about it. 64 attack up plus 4 is the highest amount of damage in the game. Not 70, but 64. Unless I'm wrong and it is 70, but I've never seen that, so I don't know for sure. So, how I finally go fast on the raft. I gotta angle it a little. Then I gotta do steady strokes on it. And then it goes super fast. I love this. It's insane for how quick it is. I gotta save that battle axe somehow. Probably replace the Edge of Duality I have in my place for that, since I have the Edge of Duality again. So, what I'm doing here is I'm playing that mini game, but the last video I did, I have conquered 3 shrines and did all of Mount Lanairu. At least I think I did 3 shrines, and I feel like the pronunciation is not Lanairu, but I don't really care. Double checking, yes, my stamina wheel is fine.
Hi.
What are you doing all the way up here? There's treasure? No. Seeking adventure. You must be drawn to heights. You and I have that in common. It is only from here that I can properly hear the wind. I want to live as the wind does, free and unrestricted. To bide here and listen to my voice offers a taste of that freedom. Don't you long to be like the wind too? With all my heart. I think we will be fast friends. I've never felt such kinship with a Hylian before. Your style of wing is different than mine, but similar enough that I think you could undergo my training to become the wind. I'll do it. It lifts my spirits to hear your keen interest. I require 20 rupees to set up a course for you to train. Is that acceptable? Yes. So, this is mainly, you have to stay in there for as long as you can and pass through as many rings as possible. Because if you actually ask him to train you what, he actually tells you what you're supposed to do. But you're supposed to pass through as many rings as possible. The more rings you pass, the more rewarding. There's nothing much. And the only reason why I came back to this television is because I love the audio. like I can hear the audio more than the sound, but 4K is really hard to hear the audio, and and the sound is louder than the audio. It's sort of annoying that way. I recommend the route over there. It can be enjoyable to waft along on a calm breeze, but the choice is ultimately yours. Whatever you decide, the wind will welcome you. It does this awesome theme as well. So you gotta pass through as many rings as you can. It's a good thing my stamina is what it is, because originally my stamina wasn't actually that much. Stay here, Mei Mei. Crap. Stay there and I will come collect you, my flightless friend. I was trying to ride the wind. Somehow it didn't let me ride it.
Oh.
16. I appear to have overestimated your skill a bit, it seems. You may be unaccustomed to flying, but this is nothing a bit of practice on my horse can't. Correct. I don't know how that. Okay, so he doesn't reward you yet. Because he didn't say over. He didn't say underestimated. He said overestimated. So I gotta try it again. I love the theme. It somehow gives me just good vibes. I'm just going all out. There we go. There was a high knock right there. Darn it. My word. There's a lot more rings than I expected. I would have actually passed through 35 rings if my stamina was plentiful. But I passed through way more rings that time. I passed through 29, not 30. I wish I passed through 30 though.
Ah.
You achieved 29 rings, Very good. You take to your strange wings quite well. Here, this is for you. Purple rupee. If I actually would have passed through 30 rings, I think he would have rewarded me with more rupees. But I'm gonna pass for now. Yes, you are much like a cuckoo. First you fly, and now you cluck. Most intriguing. I look forward to seeing you again. Sort of mean, but I'm not gonna take offense to it. So, this continent is the continent that is a trailing continent. I actually don't remember what this is. And I gotta remember that one of the memories I need in this isn't on this. And he's told me, and the guy told me about where this is. Oh, he told me where this was, which was. Gotta go to my map, silly me. Double checking if I have it. I do. It's supposed to be to the east, to the slight east of the hills. It's right here. Wait, did I even? I don't think I even did the Korok here, which I thought I did, but I guess I didn't. So For one thing, I'm going back to my house and finally getting my iron sledgehammer back because I need it for getting some ore that I missed. I don't remember why. Oh, I remembered why. I thought it was important, but it wasn't. This was important for some reason, but I don't remember why. This was important because there was. I think this was where the. Or no, I don't actually know. Oh, I placed it up there because I needed something? I actually don't know why I chested it. I'm looking for that maze. I'm not planning on going there, but I am looking for it because in the last video as well, I found the white-maned rhino, which is one of the hard ones to battle. But I'm going to the Geno Shrine because I planned on both playing this mini game and going to the Geno Shrine so that I can conquer the Gerudo Tower. I actually remember that name very well. Which is, the Gerudo Tower is something very spacious. It's not enough I'll do some side quests, but right now I don't really feel like doing so. I'm gonna drop this because I don't need it anymore. Gosh darn, I need to go back to my house. Yeah, that was why I wanted to do something about that. Gosh darn it. But why I wanted to go back to my house is just to get this. And I'm going right back to the Geno Shrine again. I'm also going to replace the Edge of Duality here for this. I can't carry any more melee weapons, I have to drop something. Because this one's the most valuable. Now I'm going to go back to the Geno Shrine and conquer that tower. If I'm remembering correctly about how many... I've done this all a lot, but if I'm remembering correctly about how many shrines there are in the Gerudo Desert, there's 7 shrines there. And it's also where I need to go for story progression. And you're about to get introduced to something that I haven't encountered yet. For very good reason. I'm not gonna be able to do it. They're both dead. I'm gonna hope I don't get spotted by any of these guys. Which I don't. I was hoping to at least get these, and then I was going to attract attention by whistling.
Got him. Look at the intensity of that. I need a different weapon than that. I'm gonna use the Edge of Duality. I love the theme. It's intense. It always happens when there's a lot of monsters. I'm looking for what I want to eat. I'm thinking this is good enough. They're both dead. There we go. Now I get to see what's in there. I don't even need any of those Dragon Bone Moblin gloves because I have high damaging weapons already. I have a lot of Bokoblin guts.
So was it only explosive barrels? It was, gosh darn it. I didn't know if it was just explosive barrels or not. Knight's Shield. I didn't have any shields back then. But figures. So now I'm going this way. The tower. Also, what's this? Why did I pin that? This is the thing. Oh, there's the tower. Never mind. Never mind about my question then.
Hi. I'm Boiny.
So which one is cousin? And what I feel like I might as well do as well is not conquer, but do the Yiga hideout because it is something I need to do eventually for story progression. I can't do it yet. I have to wait until I go into Gerudo Town, which I can't go into Gerudo Town alone. Found another Korok place. That thing is right there. I gotta put it in here. That one wasn't that bad. Screw it, I'm gonna collect this rush room because it's actually really easy to get to. At some point I might actually sell the rush rooms. And it didn't happen last time, but I got, or maybe it did happen last time. I got these, and the part before I had a diamond circlet, which gives me guardian resistance. But I need to find the last Lunai ruins in order to find the barbarian set. Because then I'll have guaranteed attack up. Which makes me curious about what the defense of something else will be. Like, something I sort of want to say, but I also don't want to spoil it, so that's why I didn't say anything about it. So for one thing, the armor I have on is fine, but soon I do want to equip the Great Frost Blade and or the Frost Spear or even the Blizzard Rod. For reasons you'll see, because of something that I already pretty much told because of what I said. I'm gonna just go from down here, because it's actually something in the great exploration deal. This would have actually been important to do at night, was shooting those choo-choos because of stall enemies. But for now, there's not much to do. Oh. I can't dodge. And that's with the Zalphos as well. Haha! Oh, you know what? Those guys were weak. It's sort of dumb that for story progression, the actual coordinates for the story progression is, and that's why did this second, is because this is actually a really easy thing to do. The only hard part is halfway through the story, but then the rest is not that hard. But the beginning of it is going there, and there's easy enemies there. There is one enemy that's not at all, not very easy to battle against, but it's also a lot of fun to battle against. Uh-oh. Drop the knight's shield. Oh, great. I was hoping I wouldn't have to use that yet. There we go. Gun! I don't need this, nor this. Got him. I've pretty much dealt with every Lizalfos. Which is Lizalfos, Fire Lizalfos, Electric Lizalfos, I don't know what I was thinking there. And the, well, Fire, Electric, Ice, Normal, and Black Lizalfos. And I love that those are the only enemies that have different coordinations for elements. I should have just said different elements and not different coordinations for elements. Because otherwise, there is another enemy that has different color schemes, which is a Lionel. And there is different taluses that are elementals. But I don't count those because Lizalfos has the most amount of species. And the Lionels have 4 species, along with Bokoblins having, I think, 4 species as well. And Moblins. And I only say that because there's another kind of Bokoblin and Moblin that I have never seen before, and I actually saw it on a video. But I don't know how on earth you're supposed to get to them. But the Lizalfos still are like the biggest species around. I gotta stamp this with important stuff because I have the Iron Sledgehammer. And if I had the Dragonbone Moblin Club, I would have used that instead. Topaz! What I wish there was in this game, but there isn't, is gold. There's no gold. Oh, is that a desert wolf? No, it's a wasteland coyote. Gosh. You know what, I'm gonna do it now. Might as well let the recharge timer be different. And soon enough, you're going to see the tower. It's actually a lot easier to climb the tower by using Revali. That's why I love Revali's abilities. That makes it easier to climb stuff that you can't normally climb. I'm gonna use a spear. But which spear? Oh, I only have 1 spear. What the heck? That's not good. Well, broadsword dead. Because apparently all of my weapons that I have, other than the master sword, are long weapons. There's only 2 swords. There's only 3. Well, actually, yeah. There's only like 3 sword-like weapons that I have. This and this are the 2 swords, and then a lot of long ones, and these. They do this intense theme despite the fact that they're super easy to deal with them. Easy peasy. I wish you could sell these weapons, the Moblin arms, because I feel like if you sold those to Kilton, he would actually be ecstatic about them. Turning into cold weather, so I'm gonna only for now equip this. So that I can heat myself up a little. Because you all know that night cycles and day cycles are different by weather condition. But as soon as it turns into like 3 o'clock, then I'll re-equip the Edge of Duality on the right. Wait, this seems important for something. What's this? What is this though? Oh, there's more than one. I didn't know. I thought there was only that, and I was curious. I don't actually know why this is an open field. I'm gonna pin this. Seems mighty important. That was over here. That's actually pretty interesting. That's probably something for later. And I'll be doing a lot of exploration stuff. Oh, really? There we go. Pretty much gonna wait for the tower here. But we're heading towards the Gerudo Tower. One of the easiest towers in the game. Because of the ability that we have. There's all of these metal crates. And that's the reason why. But there's pretty much an easy way and a hard way to do this. And of course you already know I love doing things the hard way. But look at all of those things. Trying to chuck it up and break it on impact because there's rupees. At some point, sometimes I even mess things up there, like I just did. You don't even have to worry about the metal crates. All you have to worry about is just climbing all the way up here. Okay, not the Gerudo Tower. It's called the Wasteland Tower. I thought it was called the Gerudo Tower, but I was wrong. Now I gotta wait for Rivali's Gale. See how far up I can go. I've done this before, but I don't remember how high I go. How long do I have to wait for? The answer is only 10 seconds. I love the recharge of that only because that one is like the shortest recharge.
Rivali's Gale is now ready.
My word. That's how easy it is. Gosh. My word, I don't even have to worry about high speed. I didn't even have to worry about speeding up there. It was way easier than the last time. You can see that there's a town over there, and that town is actually where we need to go. But there's a stable near that place. I actually really like this. It's really cool. It's pretty vast. So you're supposed to go here for where you're supposed to go. And I also went to the tower somewhere over there, but I don't remember where that tower is. And I'm looking in that direction and seeing if I can find that tower. I didn't even stamp it either. It's just luck based to find. Now, I did one of the shrines before, the Hihayu shrine, and I am going to actually equip the Great Flame Blade and the Warm Blade and do that tower as well. Actually, I think I'm fine with what I have right now. I just gotta find the shrine somewhere over here. One of these open fields is important, but I don't remember where. There's so much in here that I have yet to see. And at some point I gotta find an icy wizrobe that has an ice rod. There's a shrine right there, and I believe that's the shrine I'm supposed to go to. This is gonna be easy. There we go. Edge of Duality is damaged, so I gotta replace it with something. And at some point I do have to replace it with something because of one of the you can call it a boss, but it's not really a boss for what I'm going to battle. There's a lot of open fields, but not really that much of a shrine thing. Yeah, at least see what's over here before I go over there. Oh, there's something. And this time, going over here, I'm gonna stamp in case I don't do it with a leaf. My gosh, it's like I have to go instantly. At least I stamped it so I would find it. I'm gonna cut until I get there again. What's this? Actually. It's possible I might have found another Korok. I know what I'm supposed to do here. I'm supposed to push this rock in the hole. I'm supposed to put that rock in there so that I can get the Korok. Are you serious? This edge of duality is about to break as well, and I think that was the edge of duality I actually put in portrait. So that's one of the Koroks I found. Figured it was that important. Fairy! It's very rare to see a fairy when it's not in the Great Fairy Fountain. So this does have a purpose. I'm not gonna actually do anything though. Might have to use it. It's dead. I don't even know why I'm collecting these still. And I gave up on collecting them because I had so much, and now how many of these I have are 35, and I know I only needed like 20 or 25. Might as well break the falcon bow. So, I'm going to just run to the case. There we go. I have no arrows. Then I have an idea. How many gourmet meat do I have now? I have 11. So I pretty much got 1,100 rupees then. If I gave them all to that one guy. No longer need this. I only stamped it like that because of needing to find... Well, not needing to find it, but needing to get back to it at some point. That mushroom was actually really easy to get. So there's the stable. And I'm pretty sure this is the stable where there will be a guy requesting mushrooms. Kano Shrine. And I've done this trial before, but I can never remember what it is.
The bunny.
Power of electricity, that's what it was. I think this one was actually pretty tough. This was actually one of the tougher trials. There's a key I'm supposed to get here. And the chest as well. I have no arrows, silly me. I am gonna use something. My falcon bow broke, and I'm gonna use the dragon bow. Is there a chest over there? There's a chest right there. And I think that's small key. Okay, so this says a key that can unlock doors inside shrines. I thought the small key would have said a key that unlocks doors in shrines sometimes. This time I'm just going to battle it fair and square. Guardian sword. Trust me, I don't need it yet. Not that, I need magnesis. That was easy. I could have sworn there was a trial that got me feeling confused about what I was supposed to do, but that was actually really easy. I always think it's A that I'm supposed to press, not X. So now I'm able to get another stamina bar. Not going to, though. I conquered 68 shrines. I'm almost 2/3 of the way done with the shrines. I just gotta find one of them. I know there's a stable, but first I'm gonna look to see if this is a guardian that is actually mobile. And I think there was something this way, but I'm just first looking at this, and it's not mobile. Ancient gear, supposed to be rare. What happens if I go this way? Oh, that's just a long way around. And I already got through that shrine. Kokot Plateau and Gerudo Canyon. Beedle.
I do need to buy arrows from you. So hot. Wow, you came into the middle of nowhere in this weather just to see me. What are you looking for? I want to see if I can buy your arrows, which is an obvious yes. Wow. Wow, I can actually get a lot of arrows. Winter Wing. I have 2 in my inventory. I have a lot of warm darners. And I only have 3 of these in my inventory. I am going to buy all of these. And then I'm going to buy 3 of these. Hot and cold bug here! Wait, are you going to be the same? I'd like to travel the desert to sell my wares, but I haven't found a pack animal that won't get stuck in the sand. I sell bugs. What? It's a living... Oh, bye. Got some darners, and that's about it. See for yourself. Gonna buy all of these darners. Then I'm gonna sell. Start to look. So, for what I want to sell, I'm not gonna sell any of the meats or food supplies, but I am gonna sell something here. Not this, because I have yet to go to a spring for that. I'm thinking about selling this, but I don't want to yet. But, I will sell a few of these. Right. I'm gonna sell... I'm just gonna sell 5 of these. And I feel like these are important for later. I am gonna sell a star piece. It's a star fragment, but whatever. I'm only selling 1. I still don't like how these are sold. Moblin Fangs. It's funny that I have a lot of stuff to give to Kelton, but I don't even think I need to worry about that yet. So I'm gonna sell 18 of these. And 4 of these. And then, I don't want to sell any of these, but I will sell 5 of these. I'm only doing this in case I encounter a great fairy that costs like 3,000 rupees. I'm very sure it will cost that much. I'm gonna sell 16 of these. I'm gonna go to Beetle now and sell items there because he's more energetic. Is there something I forgot to buy? Whoops. I didn't mean to say buy though. I want to do just sell. Or buy to me or whatever you can say. I'm gonna sell 18 of these. No. What is 53 minus 25? 28. Well, golden horns, I'm not gonna sell any of those. I'm not gonna sell any of these. Maybe I'll sell 2. So I'll do so. How many lemon stones do I have now? I have 8. I'm gonna not sell any of them. Just wanted to know. I feel like I do need these sapphires for later, so that's why I'm not gonna do anything about those. I see the Zoppo's tail. And all this is sped up. I'm just seeing if I can sell any more. I'm gonna sell none of these. Well, Golden Guts seems tempting. Might as well. I'm gonna sell 10 of these. Actually, 9 of them. And I have 9 of these, and I'm gonna sell 4. Was there a Los Alpos thing that I would want to sell? Yes, there is. I'm gonna sell 13 of these. Actually 12. And then I'm gonna sell 6 actually of these. And the last selling offer is not gonna sell any of these, but I am gonna sell these. Only 4 of them. That's all. Now I have over 3,000 rupees.
And that's just in case I encounter the Great Fairy and see how much it actually sells for. I see Cass! Oh, I see you, but I already know where the memory is, so I don't need to talk to you. Not enough. Buddy! Got any mushrooms? Yep, you were the guy that I needed to talk to, and I have a lot of them. What's the matter? You see, I'm tired. I'm tired of going normal speed, I mean. I first tried mushrooms when I was 5 years old. Come to think of it, I eat them every day since without fail. Well, back in the day, I'd win every race I ran thanks to those things. Cut to 55 years later, and now I can barely drag these bones off the ground without those mushrooms. But no matter how many I eat to fortify myself, I'm just too old to get up the cliffs to pick mushrooms where they grow. That's why I'm letting all able-bodied sorts know that I'm in the market for them. Okay, it's 55. I thought it was 25. I'll give a diamond for 55 mushrooms. That's worth the effort, right? If you want to do business, just come talk to me. I'm always here. I thought it was 25. Mushroom Rush. So I am barely there. I have 39, 36 of these. I thought it was, I could have sworn it wasn't that many, but I guess it was. Do you have a side quest for me? Oh, you're Picongo. Never mind then. My poor friends. Hey, did you happen to see any of my friends? They're 4 travelers named Olaf, Flaxel, Canolo, and Ptolemy. I don't know. We were all walking together when some monsters suddenly jumped us near the Kokat Plateau path. I took off running and didn't stop until I got here. I thought my friends were right behind me, but when I turned around, they were nowhere to be found. You don't think the monsters could have? No, they're fine. They'll be back any second now. Hey, if you happen to run into any of my friends on the road, please let them know Sasami is waiting for them here. So I have to go to the Kokami... Is it Kokami or Kokat? Kokat. The Kokat Plateau, which is right here. So I have to go all around this to find them. I'm not gonna talk to you, Cass. You're just gonna ask for something. Hello. I'm Kalissa, legendary treasure hunter. Right now, I've got my eye on the bow at this stable. I wouldn't rate any of them as treasure, though. Maybe except you. You have the Gerudo shield and the Gerudo saber. It's weird that I'm taking pictures of them. Oh, it's a scimitar. Taking pictures of them on your bag, but I don't have any of them. And I don't want to steal. I won't steal because they're yours. But yeah. Double checking. Yes, I have them. Highly in receiver. I'm going to make some more heat resistance stuff, unless I already have enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But those don't really count. So I'm gonna make one more.
And what I'm gonna make it out of is the cold darner. I'm gonna make it out of the white choo-choo jelly. Not the scale, because I know it would be a waste to eat from there. Never mind then. I'm gonna use the icy Lizalfo's tail instead. Then of course I'm using guts, because guts are very effective. And an eye, which I'm using the Octorok eye. If I can find them. $18.50. And I might as well make 2 hearty stuff. Or just one. 1 hearty elixir and one maximum healing item. Along with just some others that I can cook up. I'm gonna cook 7 or 8. I'm gonna cook 2 hearty things and 6 healing items.
11. How many is that now? 2 more. Ah, the dog loves me, but I don't want... I love dogs. Worse.
Some fruit. 1 more. Making a lot of shrooms. But no reshrooms. Mushroom, Zapshroom, Stimella, Endura, not Endura, Silent, and I had a Sunshroom somewhere. I didn't do Sunshroom yet. That's something I'm gonna keep in because that's the last one, but I made a lot of mushroom.
Stuff. It was copious mushroom skewers. I just made it from every kind of mushroom. So, now, I'm going towards the hot. Except for it's not hot yet. I'm actually first going to the open field. If I actually remembered this correctly, there is a talus up there that I need to go see. There's a shrine over there. My battery is low. Of course, it's reasonable that I couldn't hear it. Alright. So it's cold. Oh my word. I don't know how that startled me, but it did. How many arrows do I have? 40. That's perfect. Ow. Electric choo-choo. And I'm gonna pin this, but it won't be very confusing. It's actually a very simple shrine, but I don't remember if it was a test shrine. I spy a rush room. It's sort of funny that I have this much stamina as well, because my first and second time playing this, my third time I didn't even go here. I had only 1 wheel. And my first and second time I did this second, because it was actually really easy to do. But now this is my third, and this is my first time ever doing it with this much health. It's like the only divine beast that's hard is Rudania. What is that? That's a tower. That tower is actually not that bad to conquer then. If I'm remembering that correctly. I might be wrong. And it's funny because I only have 3 more continents to conquer. I'm not gonna end it here yet, because I planned on my endpoint being when I not conquer but get another memory. So there's this, and that's where I'm also going to go. And for ones who want to know, it never rains here, and it makes sense because it's a desert. Deserts don't have rain. Wish I can pin that. So this seemed important. I'm gonna actually change this to a stamp. And then I'm gonna pin this. Because I don't know if that's important. But I'm not going there yet. Now it's cold. That's why I needed to equip this. It's very funny that because this is like the only cold place that's not like super cold. I'm actually gonna accept the cold for now. I'm gonna use this. Right. Got him. Equipping this again. Magnesis. There's also something over here, but I think it's just, yes, it's rusty. And the chest. What? Chest. Roasted hydromelon. And a Gerudo shield with shield guard up. Gerudo shield. So it normally does 20. And that's a Gerudo scimitar. Only 16. I did not want that. The forked Lazao boomerang. And now I have options. Did not mean to drop it. It's not cold. It will warm up eventually. I'm gonna actually do this. This common sword is often carried by Gerudo women for self-defense. Its short, curved blade is easily recognized. And I'm going to the Oasis. What's this now? Oh, that is something I need to look at later on. Yeah, now it's not cold. And I'm about to recover memory, and then I'll end it here. the thunderous sandstorms of Divine Beast Vadnaboris. And I'm not going to show what happens when you get too close to it, because it will be shown soon. But I had it happen before, and I got insta-killed by it. Recall. Carta Bazaar. The fear of the Yiga, realized by Link himself, true defender of Zelda. This is Karakar Bazaar, one of the places we need to go for story progression. And next time, we are having half and half of story progression, and after that story progression, facing off against a foe that I've been yearning to face off against. Something I have wanted to face off against for so long. See you guys then.